Victor, and this is Saving Skylands. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys my favorite Skylanders. Now, just so you know, I do not have every Skylander to every game. So this is going to be rather biased. I'm going off of what I have and what I've experienced over the past 10 years. Jesus, it's been 10 years. 10 years of these great games. And honestly, I just got Imaginators probably 4 months ago. And I mean, I love it. I love Skylanders, so I don't not love any of the games. Or really any of the characters. There's some I dislike, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about my favorite. Now, since I don't have every Skylander to every game, I figured I'd do my favorite Skylander from each game. So this would be my top 6 favorite Skylanders in the whole franchise. Starting off with Spyro's Adventure, we have Gill Grunt. I know some people like Gill Grunt, but not for the reasons that I like Gill Grunt. Gill Grunt, I go with the hose path, and I'll show you guys why. It is so overpowered in the first game, and they totally nerfed it in the rest of the games. In the first game, it keeps shooting far, and it'll shoot like the little like starfish and stuff, and it'll do a ton of damage. And you'll have unlimited water, so you can just fly through levels with his jetpack, and his hose just is so much range and so much damage. Like, it's unbelievable. You fly through levels with the damage and speed he does. Here we are in the OG game itself to show you the amazing Gill Grunt. I don't know. Let's go to this one. I apparently have 26 claimed Skylanders when I know I have all of them, other than Whamshell. So here he is. I have the green version. It's one of the first Skylanders I ever got separate. So let's put them on. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna show you. Reserve water tank. Big one. Never run out of water. You get to use his little water jetpack or whatever as much as you want. You literally fly around so fast and increase damage. And while you're using it, which the controls on this game are so much easier than any other games, you actually use the triggers for your attacks instead of using the bumpers, or I think that's what they're called in the Xbox 360 controllers. So you can hold down the right trigger and just press A. It's so simple, and then they went and complicated it and didn't allow us to use triggers anymore. So, here, I'll show you how amazing this is. Look how far it shoots. I could probably, yeah, I can shoot Flint. Flint is way over there. And then I just tap, and it doesn't stop spraying. Like the future game, Starting Giants, the hose stops spraying when you press A. Like, when you're using the hose and you want to shoot all these clams and starfish and stuff, it'll stop spraying far. It'll just shoot the seed things. I don't know. But they do a lot of damage in all the games. It's just, this game is just super OP. And then left trigger, fly around. Right trigger, easiest game mechanism ever to use. And you destroy everything. You can't really direct it around the whole, like, I can't spin around. I have to like manually like drop down and spin there. But it's just so overpowered. And his harpoon still does great damage. And I didn't even go that path. Didn't even need to. Because this is so OP. And I have another Gill Grunt that I went the harpoon path. It's the Trap Team version where he rides the Leviathan or whatever it's called. Where like he flies and then you press Y or something like that. And he rides it around. But I went the anchor path for that one. So I could have one of each. So this is the one I always use for Spyro's Adventure. It's amazing. So let's just do a heroic challenge. Start this off right.
So, you're ready to try a heroic challenge?
You know it, Callie.
Well, let me warn you right off the bat.
Let's go for it.
Great.
We are going to do one that shows the most amount of enemies. I think it's either the giant spiders or I think there's one with chompies. Pick path, take out chompies. This might be it. Ooh, the Terrafian one has a lot too. We'll do chompies, since you guys will see just how overpowered this is. Hopefully. I swear if I mess up, I might cry. Oh, I couldn't tell Callie that there's a million chompies surrounding me, just sleeping around. Look at this. Just took them all out. Dead. Bye. Okay, I might actually. Okay. See what it's doing. Oh, we got hit. Okay, I forget the buttons. Okay, it's that one and this one. I really dislike how they changed, like, the buttons in every game. That bothers the crap out of me. When, like, I'll be playing a game, like, I want to get close to 100% completing it, which, I mean, I want to make videos on that. So, let me know if I should make, like, videos of playthroughs, because I'd love to do that, and I probably will. I just love to hear from you guys, whether, if you guys think I should or not. Alrighty. Let's go down in the mine. One minute. Okay, come on, chop chop. Why aren't you? Okay, there we go. Like, you could definitely say, oh, hey Vic, you're just taking out a bunch of chompies. Like, you're not showing a whole bunch. Look how fast I'm taking them out. All I do is spin around. If that doesn't mean anything, then I don't know what to tell you. Stay with your harpoon path and never play Spyro's Adventure with Gill Grunt. Because it would take so much longer to 100% to complete the game with Gill Grunt with the harpoon pass. Especially when you're facing chaos. Because when you're facing chaos, you can just spray him from, like, the whole map. And it's over before he, like, even says anything. See, I don't even know what time I have left, but... Now on to Giants. We have Thumpback. Whew, this guy is powerful, and I just recently got him, actually. I'd say within the past 4 months. And first day I got him, maxed him out, had to. His combos are so powerful, and he's actually... next to Swarm, I'd say the fastest giant because of his slide ability. He can fly through levels, and in Giants he can go right through the walls. He ain't gotta worry about anything, and he does so much damage. And his anchor has so much range, and it does so much damage. It's just my favorite giant, my favorite Skylander in Giants by far. Thumpback, baby! Glitch in the game. Look at this. Look how much range. I could probably hit Buzz from, like, Persephone. And Persephone's way down there. That's the combo. That's XX, X hold. And then there's XX, Y hold. That creates this little tide pool thing that enemies get stuck to. And then there's X. Oops. Okay, hold on. X, X, B. It's a little spin. It does a ton of damage. Don't use this whole bunch. The whole bite thing, it's just kind of slow. But this, fly through a map. Like crazy. It's nice to be able to jump with a giant. In Giants you couldn't jump, and that really was a bummer. Okay, these are all your basics attacks. I went top so I could have the really powerful combos, and the new anchor so it does more damage, and then the whirlpool, that's what it's called. Sucks enemies in. It just does more damage too. And while sliding, you can press X to spray water. I never really use it because I don't really slide to attack. Only in, like, player versus player. So let's drop some Greebles down. Come on, little Greeblies. Oh, I didn't know I could freeze them. That was new. Okay. So it can attack, it looks like it attacks shorter when they're closer, like it doesn't extend as far. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, it's just a huge knockback. Oh, 128. Oh, that was crit. It keeps critting now. Wow. I don't know where the little Gribble went. I think he got stuck back there. Alright, we'll defeat one more. Wow, 128. That's incredible. Swap Force. Now, my favorite is Free Ranger. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on Free Ranger. And I personally don't understand why. I think he's the best. He's so quick. His primary attack is so quick. And it does so much damage. And the finish to that combo does so much damage where it puts that like lightning wind forwards and it takes out anything. And then he has his shock ability, which literally stuns almost any enemy. It's crazy. And then his little tornado ability, if you're facing Chompies, you'll take him out in like a second. If you're facing anybody else, it throws them across the map, and it's just great. And also, it's super fast. It only gets faster with the later games, and you can just fly through levels. Amazing. Now that we're on a Swap Force, we have Free Ranger. I don't have the normal version. I have the legendary version. It's gold and black. He might have like a little boost in armor, usually at legendary do. But let's put him on the portal. Don't ask about the hat. Me and my girlfriend did start a new game, so I'm like mid first level. So that's why we have to listen to this for a hot sec. Not really. I think I'm maxed out. Well, the one dude has a broom in his hand. He can't open it with a broom. Thanks, Rufus. Okay. This is the move I just love. We're gonna hopefully go right past those guys. Okay. Did they have training dummies out yet? Nope. This is brand new. Alright. Anyways. Let's go over his upgrades. Go to the top. Alright. These super fast slashes are everything. I use them the most. Super fast, and then you can hold him, and he'll do even faster. I didn't care for this. I did this originally, then I reset him and went this path. I actually do have this. It's just new game. Bottom. Become the tornado, throws enemies everywhere, and then the lightning nova is insane. It shocks like every enemy, and it leaves them stunned for like 3 seconds. It's insanely overpowered. So this is his quick strikes, and then he shoots that huge blast that does so much damage. I don't have the training dummy, so you can't see damage points, but then you can hold this down. Sorry, little sheepy. Okay. Then this literally, this is what it does to the other enemies, but it shocks them as well. It's crazy. When you're on the actual map, you move faster than this. This ability shocks them. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm shocking sheep. Okay. Anyway, it shocks them, and that's pretty much it. It just allows you to get closer to use this amazing ability right here. And on smaller enemies, you literally can just throw them around. Now with Trap Team, we have my newest addition to my collection. We have Wallop, and I have been waiting to get this Skylander for so long, and I'm so glad I finally got him. Yes, he has his hammer broken off of him, but doesn't take anything away from it. Wallop is easily the most powerful Skylander I've ever played with. Like, sure, single strike, he doesn't do the most damage, but in his tantrum mode, he hits so many times, it adds up to like 300 damage per second. It's crazy. He's just so insanely powerful with that one move. I don't even use his other moves. I don't even need to. I mean, every once in a while I'll throw a hammer up in the air if I want, but I mean, it's just, it feels useless anymore. And yes, that's my dog back there. Anyways, Wallop, super powerful, super fast strikes. It can't be stopped. You don't even need to use the villains in Trap Team when you're using Wallop. The man of the hour. I don't think I've ever used Wallop in Superchargers, so hopefully he's as good as he is in Trap Team. Okay, yeah, he's already as good. I can tell. Because this ability right here. This is all I need. I can do this all day. And then, obviously that. This, that's probably the second ever time I've used it. This, okay. It's more for, like, Trap Team if you're trying to take, like, a villain down. See, this is just me pressing it. It does a little bit more damage when you just press it in general. Okay, but straight into tantrum mode. It's just, I can't even explain how much fun it is. Like, look how fast I just defeated him. That's it, end of story. I'm not even going to show the hammer throws, because there's no point. Obviously, top path. If you go this path, I worry. Because you're passing up the greatest path. You must have another Wallop where you went this path. Because this is just the greatest path in the history of Skylands. Anyways, you know what? We want to smash some more. Okay, come on. Here, I'll even make everyone happy. Here, I threw the hammers and it destroyed him anyway. He's just the best, so. And then you can throw it, and then it just gets bigger and blocks my screen and drops down. You know. I can't say enough about this guy. He's so much fun to play as. Okay, Superchargers, not very knowledgeable in. I think I have probably 7 Superchargers. Superchargers was never a game I really got into. It's one I definitely have to go into and definitely get a good playthrough. And I needed to find more of them. It was definitely a gap period for me where I went from Trap Team and kind of faded away from the game for a little while. Then I had picked Superchargers up later, and it was just so different. It was hard to get a feel for it. But over the past year, I've been back into Skylanders, and I'm loving it. So I'm playing through all the games again, and I think I'm going to start posting them. I'm going to do playthroughs. So, yeah, anyways. Favorite Supercharger so far that I've collected is Astroblast. His primary attack is his laser beams, his little laser shots. Even though he's kind of like a space guy, I mean, he kind of bounces around the map. But his laser beams are kind of like trigger happy. He's not as fast, but they bounce off walls, so literally you can shoot one and it's going to hit an enemy somewhere. And they do decent damage, but it was either between him and Lava Lance Eruptor. Both very good, but I think Astroblast takes it on this one. Now we are in Superchargers, and I'm going to keep this game in for 3 character little bits of the video because they both or all 3 work, and I want to show you guys how OP Gill Grunt is in the first game, so I'm definitely putting in Spyro's Adventure. But here we go. That's right, we need vehicles. Now that I found my vehicle, maybe we can get started. I do have the legendary version of Sunrunner and Astroblast. Not the normal version though, so it's kind of a bummer. Still looking for him. Not easy to find these days. Okay, Astroblast. Yeah, he's kind of an astronaut. I mean, bounces around. Oh, trying to go beat up some training dummies. So we'll take a look at his abilities real quick, and then we'll beat some training dummies up. Alright, so this is his blaster. Just press it rapidly. This, I don't think anybody on planet Earth who plays Skylanders uses this ability. If you do, please let me know. And tell me how, because I would like to know. This one's good for like bigger enemies that attack slower. You can kick them really hard. And then later on, I went the top path, which allows you to use your blaster a lot better. Allows you to hold it down, and it shoots more damage for a little bit of time. Also, your kick when your meteorite comes down, it's so much bigger and does so much more damage. Also, you get a little bit of little protection. You burn enemies who come too close. Then if you hold it down even longer, you get a sheep to come out of the sky, because what's better than that? He's a little slow. I don't like slow Skylanders, but he makes up for it with this wonderful thing that bounces everywhere which way. Okay, hey Buzz. Oh, he just got hit on the first try. Okay. Okay, we're going to try to use all of his abilities. Okay, what does this thing do? Oh, I have to shoot it. Gotcha now. Okay, it did nothing. See if we charge it up. Then it shoots that red, and then obviously the lighter the color gets, the less the damage it does. Blue is the less amount of damage. Okay, this is your kick. Or wait, no, that's not your kick. This is your kick, and hold it down. Here comes the meteorite. Boom. There's my shape. So obviously he does massive damage. He's a decent amount of health. Almost 800. Not bad. He's not a giant, so I mean, can't expect too much from him. Literally, I can just take out these little Breebles all day. This is literally so much fun. Okay. Anyways, Astroblast. Newest game, Imaginators. Mixed feelings about Wolfgang from what I've seen. I think he's amazing. Some people say he's inaccurate with his arrows, but I guess you just have to get a feel with him, use him a lot. Because I actually went the path where you're liable to lay down more speakers. And it allows you to shoot arrows in 3 different directions, and they do so much damage, and there's while he's in that little aura, it does more damage. It's crazy. He just does so much damage, and those speakers are just killer. Wolfgang is now on the portal. Now time to take a look at Wolfgang. Why I think he's so great. Alright. Alright, come on. Alright.
What I do is art. It cannot be quantified by stats. Although these do look pretty good, don't they?
Okay. They do talk a lot in Imaginators, but obviously he has his arrows, knee slide, I forgot about that. His speakers. I use the speakers the most. Then I went top path. Top path is knee slide. Now leaves music notes behind that will damage and slow enemies. I don't use that a whole bunch. Arrows make this is big. Damage over time. Speakers shoot arrows when you do. Now the ability to make another pair come down or over here or something like that. But so you can set one in one direction, one in the other direction. You can shoot a different direction. So really you'll be shooting in 3 different directions, and it's just too much for the enemies to handle by far. This one's a great knockback and best Sky Chi power right here. Okay, so we'll go somewhere and run into a battle real quick. I know there's somebody over here. There's gotta be. Okay. There, look, I'm shooting 3 times the amount of arrows I normally would. Then super arrow. Hold down, boom, destroyed that whole line. We'll put one there, and we're just gonna shoot. Now, it's just doing so much damage, it's not even funny, and it slows them. That's the big deal. Look at that, oh my god. It's amazing. The charge arrow where you just hold it is so powerful, it's not even funny. So obviously that took like 30 seconds. I don't know, but it felt like 30 seconds. He's just amazing. Maybe I just know how to play him, but... So there you guys have it. 6 of my favorite Skylanders, 1 from each game. Now, as I said before, it is very biased, and I want to know what you guys think. I want to know your guys' favorite Skylanders. So, like and comment below your guys' favorite Skylanders or Skylanders that you just really enjoy. Let me know who I need to try out, who I need to, from any games. And maybe I'll do a video on them. You never know. This is a brand new channel, brand new things. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.